and we are going to talk today about Uber accidents. We're going to do that while we wait for callers.
Sure. Basically, people that are involved in rideshare accidents, it's similar to most other types of claims, but there are some things you need to know. One is, get your jacket straight.
You need some help.
Yep, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
There we go.
There we go. I'm better. Two is that when you're in an Uber accident, there's a couple things you need to be aware of about the situation. The driver of the rideshare will be responsible through the Uber company if they're carrying you on a ride, if they're actually doing what they're supposed to do and getting paid for that service. However, if the Uber driver is not signed in or not, technically driving you for hire, then the Uber insurance will not pay. So you got to be careful. If somebody comes and says, "Well, don't worry about it, just give me $5 and I'll take you where you want to go," if they're an Uber driver, they're not necessarily going to be covered for that. So that's something important that you want to look into. In general, it's safe. There's a lot of coverage. If you're in an accident, you can go onto the website and find out about the coverage that's available.
So if the insurance, if there's an accident, and is there anything that the passenger should do to protect their interest?
Yeah, I mean the most important thing you can do when you're in a rideshare type of accident is document the ride. If you've got a screenshot the Uber app on your phone, or you can take a picture of their license or whatever,
right,
so you can document what company they were working for and who the driver was, because that may not be information the police would get in the accident report.
I like that. Now we do have a caller on the line, Miss Cheryl. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead with your question.
If you file a claim against a probate and all they have is property in the probate, how do you get your money from they make them sell the property, or what? How do you get your money that you put against the probate?
Well, basically what will happen is this, if somebody probates a will, the personal representative is responsible for obtaining all the personal property and the real property that will go into the estate. Just because somebody has real property when they pass away doesn't mean that real property is going to go into their estate. If a property is held with the right of survivorship, it passes outside of the estate and is not subject to claims. So there are different ways so that property can pass without being subject to claims. If it is not with right of survivorship, the property would go into the estate. It would be identified as an asset of the estate by the personal representative, and then you have a 6 months claim period to file a claim, and before they can close the estate and pass down the property, they have to resolve all the claims. So your claim, if there's real property that actually goes into the estate, your claim would have to be satisfied before the before the estate could be closed and before the property could be transferred to anyone else.
All right, so what I'm taking away from today is make sure you document everything. To protect yourself.
It's very important to document that, especially, like I said, an Uber is just like anything else, but you want to make sure that it's legit. That way you get the benefit of their insurance, and then identify who the driver is.
Perfect.
Thank you
Good
so
advice.
much.